Hey, what is good, ladies and gentlemen? Niggas? It is your boy MoonMonkey coming at you with another episode of Splatoon Global Test Fire up in this bitch. And this is going to be my, what is this, my third video that I'm putting out? Probably my fourth video, but yeah, we definitely going to be getting into this shit. Once again, this is post-commentary. Me and my boy Robbie was swapping on and off playing these games, so I'm not entirely sure. I'll usually be able to tell who was playing what game depending on what we were doing. I think we're trying out the Splat charger, so we finna get into it. So let me see who we playing. I think this is me, actually. It might be me since I'm worrying about the base. I'm typically more worried about the base than Robbie. I think Robbie, he just wanted to get a little feel for the game. He was just jumping in, so I just want to get a little more action with this Splat charger. I've been liking the Splat charger, actually. I've been just like figuring out how to use it. Once you know how to use the Splat charger, you kind of like get used to it, and you kind of know how to do the setup. So I'm definitely gonna try to at least get them use the Splat charger a little bit more heavily when the game comes out. I definitely want to try to get a little more experience with all the guns in the game. I'm definitely liking the what's that game? Damn, that nigga body bagged me. That nigga Taylor. Damn, girl, you she stayed ran me over. Looking back at it, I definitely think I fucked up by jumping off of that high point. I definitely should have stayed up there, and I would have been able to pick off Taylor from on top of that building. But me jumping down there, that was pretty much the biggest fuck up I ever. Damn, girl, you need to chill the fuck out. And she gonna set up a killer whale, so we gotta be careful of that. So I ain't gonna hold on. All right, there you go. There go Taylor again. Shit. You ain't gonna body back. Shit. Damn, girl. What the fuck you doing, Taylor? What the fuck you doing, Taylor? What the fuck you doing to me? Alright, we want to go on a total opposite side then, because I ain't dealing with Taylor. Taylor all up in my booty, nigga. And I ain't really want this woman up in my booty anymore. I need to get that bitch the fuck out. The fuck out. Is that Taylor again? Alright, me and you. Oh! Is that Taylor? No fucking way. Leave me the fuck alone. I ain't get a restraining order. This bitch, she going at every time I'm dying it's because of Taylor. Oh my goodness. Alright, Taylor, I've had enough of you, girl. I've had enough. Throw a bomb down here. One of y'all about to get the business. I'm gonna get you, Taylor. I'm gonna get you, girl. I'm gonna make sure I get you. Don't you dare run, bitch! Don't you ever fuck with me again. Oh! And Taylor still kills me from beyond the fucking grave. From beyond the grave, nigga. Oh my goodness. Yo, she's definitely just outsmarting me in every way right now, so I definitely want to try to recover this whole area square right here. I kind of feel like somebody's hiding in the ink, so I definitely want to be a little bit more careful how I approach, especially when you see a whole area covered up like this. Somebody could just be waiting down there, waiting for me to just unsuspectedly just pop out and try to body bag me, so I gotta be careful. So I'm taking it nice and slow, charging up my ink. Slow and steady does win the race, baby, so we're gonna take our time covering up this ink. Blop. Blop, there we go. And I'm gonna take this nice straightaway, shoot all that ink, there we go. Shoot all that ink, there you go. Alright, damn, they got a whole lot of area covered here. I think they might have butt-fucked us, though. Taylor was all over the... All I see is blue. They definitely body bagged us. All I see is blue in this game. I ain't even see no green. Did they really butt-fuck us? Did they really... I think they... Well, that looks kind of close, though. That looks kind of close. Wow, alright. I definitely did not contribute anything to that match. Taylor was all up in me. I died exclusively to Taylor. This bitch killed me 5 times and I killed her once. This girl crazy. I'm getting a restraining order. But yeah, I think this time we're trying out the Splat roller. But I'm going to cut right here because I think we actually disconnect due to an error. So I'm going to cut right till we actually get back into a match. Alright, so we back up in this bitch. We got some people named Kivar. We got Captain Climmer. Then we got Salvatore. Then we got my nigga Ben. Uncle Ben up in this bitch. So right now we're using a roller, I think. I think we were, I think either my boy Robbie was using the roller. He just wanted to get a feel for all the weapons, so I think he was trying it out. So yeah, let's see how he does. Let's see how he does. Yo, this is definitely Robbie. I think he was more concerned about just heading into the shit, like I mentioned before. So we gonna see how he gonna do. But yeah, I've noticed that the rollers are definitely like the best weapons when it comes to covering ink, as a lot of people have talked about. Oh, he looks like he fell right there. The roller covers a lot of territory fairly quickly, but I don't really think it's OP. I've been seeing a lot of people saying that the roller is OP. I don't really think it's that OP at all. There's clear weaknesses to it. All you really got to do is once you see like the roller coming at you, just aim right up their feet. You're gonna slow them down, and they're pretty much running into a wall of ink, so they can't really do much about it. So yeah, you see my boy Rabbyland just using that ink highway that he set up. Especially for Salt Spray Rig, since your spawn area, you're not being in direct contact with your enemy. I think it's going to be smart to actually cover that area with ink as much as possible, just so you have that guaranteed ink coverage. You don't really want to like glide by your area and try to worry about the main area. If you can't get guaranteed ink coverage, like it don't make sense to go out into the battlefield and fight for territory if you're not going to make use of like your guaranteed area, because your enemies can't actually access those top areas unless they lob your special grenades and shit up there. So you definitely want to make use of that. At least that's my advice for right now. We're gonna see a little bit more tactics and shit. I'm definitely gonna probably come up with a little more tactics videos and this shit when this game comes out. So stay tuned for that. So one thing I also realized, I was watching my boy Robbyland plays, that the roller isn't really that good when it comes to scaling walls. You're gonna have to constantly keep flicking shit just to climb up there. I see him trying to climb up the wall. He's gonna deploy that killer whale just to scare off that inkling. And I think my boy Robbyland needs to get out that ink because he's slowly dying. There we go. So yeah, killer whale able to scare him off, so my boy Robbyland was able to just kind of splash that ink and keep on trucking. Autobots roll the fuck out. Ooh, looks like some bitch don't see him. Hey, let's go, my boy Robbyland with the rollover, with them rollover mids. So he'll keep on moving. So yeah, he's definitely making. I think I don't know if he really liked the roller that much. I think last time he was playing, I think he mentioned that he was actually liking the Splatter Shot Junior, or either the Splatter Shot. I think it might have been like, yeah, I think it might have been the Splatter Shot, the Splatter Shot Junior. But we definitely are hyped for this game. This game is definitely looking pretty dope. So right here, it looks like he's kind of just trying to refill his ink. The ink roller, you could definitely get a little bit caught up in just like steamrolling and forget to like reload every now and then. But one thing I did like that he starts to do, he actually sets up that little landmine thing for like the time being to like cover a certain area. And he just keeps on moving without even having to worry about covering the area because he knows it's going to explode. So I definitely thought that was pretty smart on his part. Try to make use of your secondary weapons, and then try to cover other areas while that area is going to explode later to cover more ink. So that's what I thought. So he's going to continue to throw some more shit, reload, and try to just cover as much area as possible. So yeah, that's pretty much this match. I don't know if he won this match. We're gonna have to see. Let's see how this match turned out. Survey says, ooh, this looks like the orange. It looks like the orange team won this. At least that's what I think. Damn! Oh, that was a tight-ass match. So yeah, so it looks like the blue team slightly edged them out. They covered just a little bit too much area, and they actually beat them out. So good shit on the blue team. That was definitely seemed to be a close-ass match. All right, good shit all around. Good shit all around. Looks like we changed the weapons once again. So let's see which weapon we going to. Yeah, so it looks like either Splatter Shot Junior or the Splatter Shot was my nigga's weapon of choice up in this bitch. So let's see. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, niggas, we back with another match, and as you can see at the very bottom, we are actually playing with my nigga Arctic Wolf. And if you niggas don't know Arctic Wolf, he was actually one of the final people that I played in my squad's little tournament, the Overdrive series, which you can find on my channel. There's a huge playlist down there. Me and him were actually in the finals, so what are the odds of me playing with one of my niggas? There's over like, what, 1 million people trying to play in this global test fire right now, and I was able to play with at least one of my friends. Now, me and my friends were all like trying to join at the same time, hoping that we'll actually get into a match with one another. It didn't really happen. It just happened by accident. It's one of those happy accidents. So right now, I think it's my boy Robbyland playing. He loves to throw them grenades out, try to cover some area while he worries about another area, which I think is very smart. So I'm definitely going to try to utilize that, as I mentioned before. So right now, I think the Orange team is definitely going to be fighting it out right here. So this is definitely going to be quite a kind of a tough spot right here. So one thing that I love with Splatter Shot Junior, as I mentioned before, the bubble. One thing I will mention, that when you go up against a roller, I definitely think that you should have a good escape route. Like, you should definitely want to have like a good portion of ink of your own color behind you. That way you can kind of like retreat back and gain a little distance from them. Because if you're surrounded by orange, you're pretty much fucked at that point. Damn, body bagging Goku Jr., nigga. That nigga better turn KO Ken next time he shows his face, because it ain't working. Whatever the fuck he doing, it ain't working. And that nigga Paul, he gonna hold some work. My nigga Robbyland, he handing out L's right now. He like Oprah. You get an L. You get an L. Everybody gets an L. And I think this guy right here, he actually is going to get away with it. So my boy Robbie has to retreat. He realizes he's got a bubble, so that's when he wants to go Rambo. He's going to chase this nigga, shoot some ink. Where you going? Where you going? I think he actually manages to get away. So, and yeah, so he got a little bit of support, and he gets body bagged by my nigga Arctic Wolf. Shout out to my nigga Arctic Wolf. Alright, so let's see what my boy Robbie Land does right now. So he's going to worry about the home base. We see some people on the map right there, so he wants to worry about the home base. He sees some people trying to infiltrate and shit, so he throws a grenade just in case he wants to retreat back. The person tries to come up, and he actually is able to snuff Robbie Land out by shooting some ink on the floor. So ink, as we already know, it slows you down, so Robbie Land didn't really have much options to actually evade it or anything like that. So it was pretty much shit out of luck right there. He tries to move elsewhere in the map, and let's see what happens. So we see the person in the orange coming through. I think Robbie Land just saw the people he wanted just to kind of like reclaim that main base area, which is kind of ballsy on his part because it looked like they had a pretty strong holding. Personally, what I would have done is try to like circle around through their base and try to like flank them on the other side. But hey, there's different approaches to do everything. So right now he had a little skirmish with my nigga Andrew, taking them both out, so can't go wrong there. But as you can see at the top, the blue team is getting their shit pushed in. They definitely are in danger, so they definitely want to worry about covering as much ink as possible, as much territory as possible, as quickly as possible. They usually do anything possible to win. So right now we got the orange nigga right there, and as I was mentioning before, you definitely want to have a nice escape plan when battling someone, and that's exactly what the nigga with the roller did. Oh, but that nigga turned back! Nigga, you had the nice escape route, and he returned back to the crime scene. What kind of thief are you? Returning back to the crime scene just to be turned over to the cops. Nigga got body bagged. But let's see who wins this out. It looking like Orange Team might have won this because it looked like they had all the corners covered already. Yeah. The corners of the stage you definitely want to be mindful of. There are definitely some extra areas that will contribute to your victory, so you gotta be careful. You gotta make sure you cover as much area as possible. But my boy Robbie Land holding it down for the team, baby. Holding it down for the team. Top dog in this bitch. You feel me? You feel me, nigga? So yeah, we're gonna continue doing some more matches with my boy Arctic Wolf. We was trying to be on the same team, but unfortunately we weren't able to, like I mentioned before. But yeah, we're definitely waiting for some niggas to come in. So we got my nigga Zolaras coming in. Then we got my nigga KK, trademark KK, alright. And then we got my nigga Goku Jr., which we have seen some display from him in the last match. Nigga, you better have some sensu beans up in this bitch. So yeah, we're probably gonna have one more match for this video, and I'm probably gonna have one last video. Keep in mind that at the time I'm making this post-commentary video, Nintendo did announce that we are gonna have another global test fire coming up this Saturday. So I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I'm gonna stream it or if I'm gonna actually just record it leading up to the release of Splatoon, but we'll see. What I probably will do, I think I might actually, on that Friday, I think I might actually stream for like about an hour or so of me being online playing Splatoon. So if y'all niggas about that life, y'all should slide through and see what the squad's doing at the time. See what the squad is doing. So right now we got my boy Robbie Land. I don't know if this is me or Robbie Land, but one of us is playing right now. It's kind of hard to tell, hard to remember that it's post-commentary type shit. But it looks like we see somebody trying to cover this square area. So my boy Robbie Land chucks a grenade right there, trying to splat out some niggas. Oh, yeah, looks like it's just him trying to take on the both of them. So let's see. I think this was Robbie Land, because I remember him going straight Rambo on some niggas. So he's got some inklings retreating backwards. I don't know if he tries to back off or he just continues to fight for this area. So right now you chuck that little bomb, so you're kind of like forced to retreat right there. You didn't want to deal with it. And I think 4 niggas, that's the whole squad right there. So my boy Robbie Land goes through, bop, body bag this nigga. He tries to retreat a little bit, so he has to kind of run through that ink right there. He retreats, covers some ink, almost falls off, but he regains his composure. Fall back, cover some air just to get a nice getaway plan. Then he goes right back in. This nigga got balls. He said this is for the squad, nigga. For the squad. So he body bags this nigga right here. Bop. Then he comes through. He body bags my nigga Arctic Wolf. Chucks another bomb over there. He goes through. He says, who the fuck is this? Who the fuck is this? Shoots some more ink. I think the Splattershot Jr. kind of lacks in range. I actually think the Splattershot has a little more range than the Splattershot Jr. So that gun, you could definitely see a little pros and cons for the two guns. Then he body bags this nigga. Nigga with the roller comes through. I think he actually body bags him. So that goes the end of my nigga Robbie Land's Rambo session. But he ain't done yet, nigga. He ain't done yet. One thing I definitely, now looking back at it, I definitely recommended that they covered up around the base area. But Robbie Land's going to try to recover this whole square area that the green team was trying to cover. And that's definitely going to help contribute some more points to the purple team. Purple team, baby, up in this bitch. Great street crips up in this street. So we're going to continue to cover some more ink over here. So we're going to continue, kind of just retread. Oh, and it looks like some person was trying to cover back some of the ink that we already covered. So shit, Robbie Land trying to cover all this ink, trying to make a nice getaway plan for himself. So he's trying to retreat, and this nigga is definitely hunting him down. So, oh, all right. So it looks like the other nigga got his back, so he got it. So we're definitely gonna try to push forward this time. So cover all this ink. So as you can see, my nigga Robbie Land, his head is bubbling, so which means you're on fire. So I'm pretty much sure that you only get that bubbling kind of state once you start covering a lot of ink during like one single like session of your life. So that's really nice right there. He's definitely on fire right now. I don't know if there's any perks to being bubbling like that. I don't know if you do a lot more, you get the most out of your inkage, or it's just telling you that you're on fire right now. I don't really know, but let's see how they do. Green team was definitely pushing hard. They was pushing pretty hard, but kind of hard to tell. But due to that square at the top, I think the green team got it. Do they? Yup, they got it. They got it. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, niggas, like, comment, and subscribe. And next time, we're going to be in the same exact place, doing the same exact motherfucking thing. You know how we do. Goku Jr., what the fuck were you doing, my nigga? Like, really, nigga?